Hello traders, Mark Chapman here, the creator of the trademark Trap Traders Concepts. Welcome to today's Trap Traders Trade of the Day analysis. Today's date is the 4th of April 2017. The trap we're going to take a look at today is one that I refer to as the trap break pullback. And I just want to focus your attention in this area here and imagine what that would have looked like at the hard right edge of the chart in real time. So what's the hard right edge of the chart? It's basically where we are in the here and now, and you could discount essentially everything that is right of this line. All right, that none of that had happened obviously. Now we just need a little bit of context as well, because if we look at the area on the chart right up at the highs, this was a very definite failure to follow through. Now that's a major one, and the way I would describe that is a major structure failure. And basically you got price making a series of high highs, high lows, breaks, pulls back, gives the impression that it was going to head up. That's the trick, right? That's what gets you to commit the capital, and then obviously a big strong drop from there, breaking this area that had historically been people will believe that to be resistance, could just be profit taking, but it gets established as a level when price bounces as support in that area. So price breaks down through the level. Now this is a low probability trade. If you imagine, the price had traveled that distance with 4 or 5 negative candles in a row, your expectation should always be a retracement, and a fairly hefty one from there. But nevertheless, people have obviously traded that area as a break pullback location, believing that would follow through. And if you think about the context of that drop prior to that occurring, prior to price getting to this level, you would probably think that wouldn't be such a terrible move. But as you can see, no sooner did the traders take those shorts, right, that's where they are, in here and in here, right, they go short, the market goes strongly against them. It does pull back and bounce off that level, so it gave a certain degree of them the opportunity to exit out of those trades. And what do I mean by that? Well, anyone who went short in that area there is essentially trapped unless price actually makes it down to, let's say, beyond that low. Because if it doesn't make it beyond that low, there are still people caught in different places within these different price structures, because they were believing it was going to follow through, right? So retracement traders, some type of momentum trader getting caught, the underside of that level, and prices only ever come back as deep as that area into that whole area there, and now it's creeped in a little further. Now what that's allowing those traders to do, if you just think that through, if you were short and you realize that price is going against you strongly here, there's a very good chance that your stop loss orders are just going to be above these structures. Now a lot of humans are not great with discipline. If you've ever held on to a loser before, if you've ever cancelled your stop before, you know that to be true. And there's a portion of them that got involved, were still short and had cancelled their stop, or maybe the stop was higher up, but they believed that this level had now gone, and they were hoping that it would come back to give them an opportunity to get out. Now if those traders down in here are exiting those positions, then you must understand that is demand. So if you're selling here, in order for you to get out at break even, which is essentially what these traders would want to do, right? It's the second best trade in the book. Just think of the psychology of those traders. As price had gone against them, they've got the opportunity to bail, they'll bail. It's also a level that's been traded now and been pretty well established, so this looks like a pretty good place to get long. If you'd like to join me in my brand new inner circle to understand how we analyze the financial markets in this way, do click the link below, come and join me, and I'll see you on the inside.